Forley Infant Schools?
I guess we changed our curriculum because we needed it to reflect learning in the 21st century, in the third millennium, and it absolutely was not fit for purpose. When I came here 3.5 years ago, it mainly consisted of worksheets, and we needed to ensure that our children became lifelong learners and were learning holistically. So we introduced learning values of thinking, emotional intelligence, spirituality, collaboration, creativity and independence. And those we feel, I believe, are key to children developing as lifelong learners and being able to take up any job in the workplace.
Our learning is based on 6 values: creativity. All our projects start with a hook.
Oh, hello there. My name
Even
is
our
Albus
teachers get
Wilfrid
involved.
Percival Dumbledore.
Challenges have been ensuring that all staff understand what our learning values are and that they're the drivers for our curriculum, and also giving them the skills through mentoring, coaching, joint insets with our federated school at Forley to kind of really get to grips with how we embed ICT, how we actually teach children to be collaborative or creative or spiritual, because these things don't happen by osmosis. Children actually have to be taught how to collaborate. So there's been a lot of training needs for the staff. And staff haven't really thought about the value of the project to the children and are just doing it because they quite like doing it. So that's been a challenge. Another challenge is subject leaders and them holding on to their subjects and not getting lost in an integrated curriculum. That was a challenge in the early days. It's not so much of a challenge now because we've got our long-term map. But I think subject leaders now understand that it's not just about the subject, it's almost like a split screen model. So you've got the subject content that you need to teach, and then underneath the split screen is all the learning values that we need to teach as well. So you're kind of doing a joint thing in each lesson.
Home learning tasks in all our projects. This gives us the chance to learn with our families.
I enjoy home learning because you get to use more creative ideas than homework.
What have the benefits been to changing the curriculum?
The benefits for our children is that they are developing as fully rounded individuals. So they're developing spiritually, they're developing to be confident, independent citizens, and being creative. They're going to be able to solve the problems of the future, and they're absolutely inspired by learning. And that was a key driver for me when we changed our curriculum, that motivation was at the heart and learning was at the heart as well. So no matter what subject we're doing, we've got that motivation. The children are really keen to get on board and use ICT as and when it happens. It's in every single subject, in every single project that we do, and it's just enabled our children to develop.
We use our school grounds to learn about the world. We get to choose the resources we use to complete tasks.
What does third millennium learning look like at Blackfield and Forley schools?
Third millennium learning looks like motivated children with a real buzz about their learning. It looks like real projects that have a real place and with real problems to solve, not manufactured projects that we've just thought of. These are real issues, and a really positive use of new technologies to move their learning forward. So it's kind of any time, any place learning for new technologies and making the most of what is available to assist them in moving their learning forward.